Hello, I'm ibxtoycat and welcome back to the video. Today I have some really exciting Minecraft console information to announce to you all regarding a brand new game mode called Battle. So Battle will be releasing in about a month or so, and it's going to be the first of the so-called mini-games coming to the console. So today I not only get to talk about and share details about Battle mode, I get to share gameplay with you all, because Microsoft were kind enough to invite me to an event where I could actually capture gameplay against a bunch of press. So yeah, this is one of my favourite games I did play. I really liked it, hopefully all of you will too. If you do, like the video and let me know, because it helps out the channel a lot, and lets know you do like this early Battle mode gameplay. Just keep in mind that my gamer tag will be Xbox One user UK 15 or something during it, and also keep in mind this is our first look at TU36. This is beta, as you can see right there, and this is something they've never done before, where they've let us see gameplay before the update comes out, and yeah, hopefully that's something you find kind of novel like I did too. Anyway, let's get straight into explaining exactly why Battle mode is so exciting and it is so cool, because at first I was expecting something very different to what was announced, because they did just kind of explain it all to us, and I was like, so is this just the Hunger Games, but like inspired from that, I should say? And they're like, we got inspiration from a lot of sources, and at first I thought that was like, so it's the Hunger Games, but just inspired. But truth be told, as I played it more and more, I realized how many clever changes they made that really separates it from the Hunger Games, but also makes it a lot better in so many different ways that just made me think, like, why has no Hunger Games server done that? So keep that in mind as we go along. They've made a lot of gameplay changes, because this is developed by 4J Studios. They can actually just change the game itself to kind of fit the thing, because it is only for this game mode. So yeah, with that said, the first kind of big change you'll notice is the fact that just above the hotbar, you can see there's a lot of lights. Those lights correspond to which players are alive, and basically the more players are alive, the more lights show up. But this means that you can see who's alive and who's not without having to do the whole like press tab, type in chat, or anything like that. It's just so much more convenient, and it just makes a lot of sense. I think this will be going across all mini games, and here you can just kind of see how it works, because eventually, like you saw earlier, I killed someone, it took away a light, and as I next kill someone here, it'll do the same thing. Next change they made is they made it so splash potions throw quite a bit further. This means that they are way more useful, and actually getting splash potions is something you want to do. Like, inventory management is so hard on this already, but deciding between splash potions, regular potions, and all the other stuff is a genuine little challenge. Another change you'll see is as I'm getting hit here, every time I'm hit, it lets me know the direction I'm hit from with a little red thing around my crosshair. Something that, again, just makes so much sense that as the developers of the game, they can do, and it's really, really cool, because it means that when you hit from behind, it's not instant death like it is in other versions. You're not just like, oh, what happened? Oh, instantly dead. It's like, oh, something's behind me, instantly turn, try and do something there. And yeah, everything they added to this game seems to remove randomness and add skill in a way that I really do like. It's not just the random, either pay money or like get a good kit on the PC or try and get some good chests. It's really all about, having the PvP skill, but also knowing exactly how to navigate the maps and stuff like that, which is something I think is really cool. So you'll notice here the inventory management thing I mentioned earlier. It is a really big deal, and well, as I try to fight this guy, my axe runs out midway through. Very, very dangerous stuff. Fortunately, he only has a wooden pickaxe too, so we're pretty good there. But yeah, you'll notice that basically my inventory only consists of 9 slots. There is no actual inventory in this game mode. There is only a hotbar. So the reason for that at first I thought was a bit strange, but it actually makes so much sense and improves the game quite a bit. So how does it do that, you might think? Well, basically it means that when you find chests, you can't just take all of it. Even though there is a take all option, you can't just take all of it, because then you grab some stuff you don't necessarily want. You've got to balance what you have in your inventory. Do you want a splash potion of swiftness? Do you want to have food? Do you want to have a bow and a sword and also some other stuff? Do you want to mix and max enchantments? You have to be really, really careful about what you take and what you don't take. And during the course of the session, again, it was 2.5 hours, I really started to learn that is something that makes the game a lot better for really everyone involved. Yeah, it's something I think is pretty useful. It also means that you're less inclined to just take like 5 swords just to prevent other people from having them. And yeah, the strategy involved is really, really cool in my opinion. So yeah, only 9 slots of inventory, something that really changes up the game in quite a big way. Another thing that does the same thing, again, to improve the game, make it less annoying and less kind of luck-based, is that they made it so your hunger drains by default, and your hunger doesn't affect your regeneration. As long as you have anything above 0 hunger, you will regenerate, and you can sprint, and also your hunger will go down by default. So make sure that you do have food, even though it might seem like it's less valuable, because the thing about hunger is 1, if you go down to 0, you will start starving, and you can starve to death, but 2, also just slay another person. Pretty cool stuff. It's just 1v1 now. I have no idea what this last guy is. I was so excited because it was so tense during these moments, like my heart was beating so fast, and that's what this game mode does to you. It has the music pumping, it has the crazy cool maps, and it has the fact that you've just killed all these people. It really gets that PvP feeling, but way, way cooler on the console, and that's what I'm going for. But anyway, back to the point I was making. They also changed hunger to make it so that it goes down by default. And again, this seemed like a weird change. I thought it might even be a glitch at first. But the thing about it is it means that actually trying to, just like wait in a corner and hope you can be second isn't a good strategy, because you will just starve to death. You need to get food, which means you need to explore, which is something I find kind of cool. So I didn't know where these arrows were coming from at first, but I did realize they were up there. And as I look around the map, you can see just how well they all are designed. There is going to be a bunch of free maps available at launch. There'll be some that will be available later. But yeah, for now you can see we're engaged in an epic 1v1 right here. While I'm in this chest just working out what to take, you you can see that actually activates, like when you can see the sparkles above the chest, they let you know that the chest is being refilled, which again, it kind of encourages you to control the center. It makes a central point in the map because that's where most chests are, but you know, around the outside you can do it too. So again, lots of stuff to balance in your head and add more skill to the game. But also you'll notice that showdown mode activated. So showdown mode activates when there's 2 players left or after a certain amount of time has passed, and the basic idea is your gamer tags become visible even through walls, so I can see where this guy is at all time, he can see where I am, and it basically lures you towards each other in a more natural way, which I think is really, really cool personally. And yeah, there's that. Unfortunately for this guy though, I do have an iron axe of knockback, which is pretty strong compared to his wooden sword, and I also got a decent bit of armor on, and yeah, as you can see, it's probably going to go my way. This was my first game of battle mode. Oh, wait, no, maybe not. No, okay. He's trying to get me with his bow and is just not too sure what's going on there. Again, this is the really cool, you know, that kind of final battle. The final battle always is a really big thing, it seems, in this, because you're both going to have armor, you're both going to have reasonably strong weapons, like just one sword, not enough to decimate each other, but enough to really add, like, you know, the other weapons being important. And yeah, every single time it went to showdown, I had a lot of fun, and when this happened, my heart was just like, yeah, and everyone cheered, and I was just so happy with the whole thing. So yeah, this was my first glimpse at battle mode for Minecraft console. I'm going to be sharing a lot more details in videos to come. Today I just want to give you an overview of what's going on. So as you can see, I got 6 kills in that game. Did pretty well, I think. Did pretty well. I hope you did all enjoy today's little video going over some battle mode gameplay. Like I said, there'll be a lot more of this in the future that you will be able to see on my channel in the coming days and later on today. And if you want to see all of that, please do subscribe because it keeps you up to date with everything on my channel. Also, like the video if you do like it because it helps out the channel a lot and lets, you know, Microsoft and everyone know that it is a cool idea to release pre-release footage. I think it's so cool to see this before the thing comes out because a screenshot can only tell you so much, whereas this gameplay actually lets you see what it's going to look like when it comes out. It gets me in the moment every time I watch some of these back, and hopefully you're all in the same boat. If you are, then that's pretty cool. Let me know in the comments down below what you actually want to see battle mode wise, because again, I have a massive library of footage. I want to share as much information as I can with you all. Let me know what you want to see, and besides that, I'll see you all in the next video. I'm very, very excited for this game mode. It's coming out next month, I believe, is the rough plan, and besides that, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.